Hey guys, it's Alice here, going down the rabbit hole a little bit more. Obviously, since I'm making another video, I'm not on my trip. In the past 2 to 3 days, things have just kind of imploded. The mechanic is 2 to 3 days behind schedule because of the holidays. My truck is in worse shape than we thought, so it's going to take a few days to get it fixed. Um, I'm looking at possibly a week just to get my truck back. Now, this puts my trip almost 2.5, 3 weeks behind. So now it's going to run into issues with my job because this is not something I can put off. I have to do this trip. And then yesterday, I was notified that a family member in another state that's also across the country was taken to the hospital by ambulance, and I'm waiting to hear how they are so I know if I have to go there or if I can continue the original trip. I just don't know what's going on with all of that. And then there were like three, four other things that happened on top of all this, and my stress levels skyrocketed. Um, Stress is a trigger for my Sjogren's. So I was kind of trying to get it back down again, and it wasn't working. I have all these different ways because I can't take a lot of medications that normally people would take to help manage symptoms. Um, so I thought I'll log in and maybe there's some more comments that I can respond to, to just see what everyone's saying and then to, to be honest, to distract myself. I was really not in a good spot, and I have to say, you guys are so freaking amazing. Like, I logged in and there were so many comments. I'm getting teary eyed. Dang it. There were just so many comments, so many, more than I could go through. It was literally hundreds. And I was so overwhelmed by all these words of welcome and the encouragement, and then the little help for the videos, the keys to push, and even just the comments with the little heart emojis. And it just really became the stress relief that I needed. And my stress levels just started to fall. It was almost like a virtual hug from a group of people I don't even know. I don't want to get too mushy, and I'm getting a little teary eyed. So, because, yeah, the past few days have just been um, not good. So, while I'm waiting to hear about everything and to keep myself even more distracted, and because you guys are so freaking fantastic, you can see what's on my screen. We're going to do another Tom MacDonald, and this one was highly recommended by a lot of people. This one and Fake Woke, but I picked Snowflakes because why not? Um, so we're going to get that started. And just thanks, guys. I mean, really, you guys don't know how much you helped just with your comments.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice. Abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the
He's got a point. He's definitely has a point. I mean, if we're so racist, then why are we encouraging people from other countries to come here? That doesn't really make sense.
so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for see.
I have to say that that is a very true statement. The most patriotic people that I've seen are the people who come here from other countries who have lived under more oppressive circumstances than we have. And when they get here and they have these freedoms, I think a lot of them are actually quite shocked at how Americans treat their own freedoms. That's just my opinion.
You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him.
Okay, I'm going to date myself, but I actually remember trigger warnings for seizures being on TV.
Be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight.
I have to say, when I actually heard about the Coca-Cola doing the diversity training on being less white, I honestly thought it was satire. I really did. And then I found out it was real, and I was like, "Are you what?" Yeah, that just blew me away.
Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for the...
Okay, unpopular opinion. Black lives only matter when the governments can use it. When the government can use it. Um, because you really don't hear about it unless it's election year. And next year is an election year. So I fully expect we're going to be hearing, I think maybe not only Black lives, but um, some of the other groups as well that are, and I say this in quotes, marginalized.
Here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Because honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so
Exactly.
fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you
I just realized his overall say fake woke, and that was the other song I was looking at doing.
can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw.
Okay, so I was trying to figure out what her role is in all of this because the trend that I'm seeing is the imagery is it means something. Um, like this back here looks like next to the flag looks like the Statue of Liberty. But the Statue of Liberty, well, it has a mask on its face, and then there are X's over the boobs. Is that supposed to represent like um trans community or something? Oh my gosh, that's who she is. That's Blair White. It took the Statue of Liberty for me to recognize her. Okay, Blair White. Got it.
Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean. But if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing...
I mean, again, he's not wrong. That's yeah. And it's not just I can't even eat McDonald's. McDonald's makes me sick. Most fast food makes me sick because I have ingredient sensitivities. Yeah, I'm a mess, but um yeah, looking at the I think there are some young people now who are like Tom MacDonald here who are independent thinkers, and I think our country is literally going to survive because of them if they can make their voices heard.
McDonald's to eat, they're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed to.
That's another thing, yes. Men have, I mean, it's scientifically proven that men have more upper body strength. And to have men trans who say that they're women, but I'm sorry, like, okay, like I just recognized Blair White. That is someone who is obviously trans, presenting as a woman, dressing as a woman, has had obviously top surgery to be a woman. Whereas you have all these athletes who don't even look like they're trying to trans. It looks like it's just an excuse to participate in women's sports. And I'm like, wow, you're a big, you're a big person here, just, beating women like this. And women are being erased. And I know there's that soapbox again. So let me just keep going.
For winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma.
That is, yes, another excellent point that people are, oh, I hate capitalism and blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, you bought your clothes from somewhere, you bought your food from somewhere. If you own a car, you bought it from somewhere. You bought your house or you're renting an apartment or whatever. And the hypocrisy is just ridiculous. And he said something that I was going to comment on, and I don't remember. Oh, being white is racist. I have a story, but it would take far too long to tell. Um, Maybe. I don't know if I can streamline it, but yeah, I'll do it another time. But yeah, if you guys remind me to tell the Portsmouth, Virginia story, it was probably a dumb move on my part, but I don't know. I just wasn't really raised that way. I was raised to see everyone as just people. So, yeah.
Supporting what you stand against, you don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Going back a little bit. Why does it look like the cop car is on fire? The trash can is on fire. I mean, technically the whole country is turning into a dumpster fire, but so I guess that goes with that.
Oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are
True.
so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
Why is he running? Wait. What did I miss?
Oh no. No more snowflakes.
The sirens? Yeah, he looks up and the siren starts, and then he starts running. I feel like I'm missing something. What do the sirens mean? They're not police sirens, they're not fire sirens. They're not tornado sirens. I know what those sound like. Okay, somebody's gonna have to tell me what I'm missing because I think the sirens are um I think there's a point to the sirens, but I don't know what it is. I don't know those sirens. I don't know what they're from. I mean, I could be wrong, but it does look like uh that it has something to do with it. And this fire on the back wall here and behind Blair White right there. It's hard to see, but it looks like it kind of reminds me of the protests that they were doing in Seattle, or I think they're still doing them. I don't know. Seattle is a dumpster fire on its own. I have a friend who lives on the outskirts of Seattle, and she's like, "Mm, it's still a little crazy." But okay, so Nova, fantastic job. I know she's probably not going to see this, but still. Uh, again, yeah, for just a few people doing these videos, I think they do a fantastic job with the imagery, and I'm really just impressed by the overall quality of their videos. And yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to doing Fake Woke next, I think. I might do a different one. I don't know. Actually, one of Nova's has come up on my feed, and I'm kind of tempted to do it. Oh shoot, I don't remember what the name of it was. I think it. I think it's something about doing your best. Um, I hope that was. I don't remember what the name is, but I might actually do one of hers. I don't know. Um, but again, you guys are fantastic. And again, I forgot I was trekking. But you have given me much needed stress relief. So you guys have a fantastic day. I love all you guys. You are just amazing. And yeah, have a great day.